Good morning. Things I read yesterday and heard yesterday and lived yesterday that are worth sharing here. So, for a long period of time, I am, whenever, because I come from lack mentality, whenever faced with unpleasant feeling with spending, I do it anyways. So I wanted to share a situation that happened yesterday. So even though I felt unpleasant at the moment when I saw something that I needed, but the old triggers freaked out in me, like we shouldn't spend on this, we don't need this, we have something similar at home, and so on and so forth, like the mind immediately creeps in and start with the monkey chatter. But you know what I did? I did it anyway. Even though all kinds of unpleasant feelings started to creep in, and at the moment when I was uh, paying, what do you think appeared on the screen where I'm paying? Literally numbers 2222. So it was the immediate confirmation, even though I told you I'm the biggest sign. I no longer even need signs, but it was immediate reward from the God that it felt like, good girl, you are doing awesome job. You are breaking the habit of your old self. Also, I heard yesterday that most of the applications that people are so caught up nowadays, people who created them aren't even using them. That was useful info that I gathered yesterday. Second, I thought that we expand our intelligence. Yes, of course, you can work on it, and especially if you set the intention. But 70% of your intelligence was installed inside you at the moment that you were conceived. So be aware with choosing who the mother or the father of your offspring will be. Everything is important. Habits, addictions, mental history of mental health issues, uh, literally everything. Eye color, height, weight, history of diseases, everything. Also, what I heard yesterday and what is awesome and so liberating is this man was talking how most of the things that ruin people's lives is the belief that this shouldn't be happening, whatever it is. So, in your life now, is there something that you have your personal opinion that this shouldn't be happening now? Well, guess what? That will lead you to all kinds of miserable experiences and feeling awful. What you should do is immediately accept reality as it is, even though it can be overridden. But first step to override what is unwanted is complete and full acceptance. So it is what it is, basically. Instead of fighting against it, instead of experiencing all kinds of resistance, just be aware and say it is what it is, and from there act. You know how the greatest general of all, Napoleon, used to say, attack and then we'll see. This can be applied in all aspects of our life. You have problem, attack and then we'll see. You've been presented in your journey with extreme obstacle, attack and then we'll see, meaning with your capacity of what you think that is best to do in the moment, but with that step that is first and foremost, it is as it is. Sometimes when you allow yourself to remove yourself and to literally do nothing, it seems like everything solves by itself. If you are working on any worthy goal or desire at this moment, first of all, I told you that it's awesome to affirm, I cast all my burdens on Christ within, and let the higher power do the magic. So whatever it is that you're working on, just affirm it's okay to be this or do that or have this or do that. It's okay. Train yourself to feel and to be in a place of this is normal for me. This isn't something wow. It's so normal and natural for me to be, do, or have this. No matter what happens, I will always be good. Everything I do succeeds. The more I relax, the more I receive. That's one of my favorite because my nervous system was most of my life, more than 4 decades, in fight or flight, in primal state of being, in animal state of being, and no wonder that I witnessed more and more reasons to be in the resistance. But when you allow yourself to relax and to know that it's possible through the law of least resistance, to the more that you relax, the more you receive, just try it. It seemed for me impossible. So impossible. Even my nervous system was so uncomfortable that I had to get up, even to, I don't know, walk through few streets away from my home. Crazy how old habits are addictive and how strong hold they have over you. That's that saying, the chains of habits are too weak to be felt until they're too strong to be broken. So the same is with old nervous system. Please practice this. The more I relax, the more I receive. Making whatever it is that you are working on making is the easiest thing for you to do. That's how you should approach. Again, not feeling separated from it and not thinking that that's something wow. Making whatever it is that you want to make should feel the easiest thing that you are doing on a daily basis. I can work and not work and still succeed. That's also great because it is reminding you of your inherited worth, no matter what you are performing on this journey. This is also awesome. People want and love to do the things for me. They enjoy in doing things for me. Your value attracts huge opportunities and all kinds of awesome experiences in your life. Everything I touch, you succeed. Everything you touch succeeds. Everywhere you go, no matter what you do, you're getting luckier and luckier. This is from I think, the Game of Life and How to Play It, or Your Word is Your Wand. I am not sure which from her books, but it's Florence Scovel Shinn. I give my talents with love, and I'm wonderfully blessed in return in all kinds of ways, not just financially, because opportunities and blessings come into our life in all kinds of forms and shapes. I'm so happy and so grateful now that blessings are coming to me in increased quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I only have healthy thoughts and behaviors. This is also awesome. I only have rich thoughts and behaviors. I only have thoughts about ease and flow and behaviors about ease and flow. I only have steady flow of wealth. I only have thoughts of my access to unlimited wealth and those behaviors. So, is there anything else I wrote down here that is awesome? I will read it anyways. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in maybe previous, but I think I didn't. It says, feeling separated from the world is actually separation from yourself. The world is just a reflection of yourself, always of your internal state. The external cannot change. What's happening inside you. So you should never allow, as I used to, let's say, someone doesn't reply on my message immediately, I start freaking out and lose my shit and lose my power over stupid thing like a message not being replied immediately. And always the reason wasn't something I was freaking out. It was literally that someone was busy with doing something else. So please never allow the outer world to have power over your inner behaviors and state of your being. I know how it feels, and it's so stupid and so unpleasant, and like everything stupid and unwanted has your power. Don't do that. I know how that feels. So never allow the external to have power to change your internal world. If still that is happening, so if external world still has power over you, that just means that life is trying to show you something that you still can't see, meaning what you should work on, what must be released. Never run away from yourself. Make your morning routine be coffee with your shadow. Welcome it, speak with it, acknowledge it, and then let it go. Why is this important? Because this is part of the Jung's integration of the self. As long as you are avoiding and running away from your shadow, it has bigger and bigger power over you. But when you are willing to sit with it and to literally uh, listen and accept the darkest part of yourself and be in a deep state of gratitude and appreciation and affirm, thank you, God, for making me just as I am, because He knew what He was doing when He made the beautiful symphony of your unique personality. And as long as you are not capable to embrace the shadow, uh, you still have some work to do. And this integration, this part, is also the highest form of emotional intelligence, because it will immediately put you in a place of where you know how to recognize what you feel, to name it, to feel it, to literally go through you and get out like clouds are constantly moving through the sky, but the sky remains untouched. So this is highest form of emotional intelligence. You are no longer in mercy of anger, jealousy, resentment, fears. Find the courage and find something that makes you proud of yourself, regardless of shadows. Do it with love, because if you don't deal with it, you are not gonna heal from it. This is awesome. Not dealing with it means not healing of it. If you don't deal with it, you will not heal from it. Real healing is facing and accepting shadows. This will put you through pain and dealing with painful memories that can make you sad and make you cry. All unhealed wounds are healed when you face them. So even though it is uncomfortable, and that's why people are avoiding facing them, because yes, there will be painful memories, feelings of sadness and crying and all that is not so pleasant. But once you face it, it feels like deep purge from the inside, literally like cleaning the basement that wasn't cleansed for hundreds and hundreds of years. The moments you are not proud of, even, and everything that was painful, yes, it is unpleasant, but the more unpleasant is life lived without never fully accepting yourself. And that's so true. Even though it might seem like it's safer and it's better to live in that avoidant state of consciousness till the next of your journey, don't do that, because the more painful is not facing the real you. All the good stuff is from the other side of your courage to do the work. So it says that the most important place to consider to live in is the line in between this. That's the path. Everything is under the rule of paradox. It's okay to have your own flaws, but it's not to run away from who you truly are. You cannot see the stars in daylight. So that's an awesome explanation of how you can't see the beauty of your innermost self until you face your shadows. Let me repeat that. You can't see the stars in a daylight. It has to be dark. And losing yourself is the risk of not being yourself. And unfortunately, many people are avoiding to be their true themselves because I can't believe that even today some people have fear of judgment, of what others will think or say about you. Yes, they will for a while, but when you break through, they'll still remain in their dusty little hidden places, and you will shine like a brightest star in the sky. So let them. The more they speak, it means that you are more and more doing something valuable. And never give a zero fucks about other people's opinions or what they're saying about you. So, the most painful thing is to never get to know yourself and to never live your life to the fullest. Courage to own every part of who you are is the only way to be aligned from within. If you can't fully accept your light and your darkness, you are if you can't fully accept your light and your darkness, your strength and your weakness, you are only owning some parts of yourself and avoiding most authentic version of yourself. The ultimate truth is always paradoxical. You hold simultaneously so much joy and sadness, every single person, and all in between. We appreciate love because we learned loneliness, and we celebrate success because we know how the fail and losing feels. So there is no high bit, there is no highs without lows. There is no light without darkness, and you should embrace every single one and all the parts of this beautiful journey. Only being brave to stand in the midst of the crashing of the worlds will give you such freedom that you will literally become the master of riding the wave of this life. No one said that life will be smooth sailing, but you aren't here to fight the winds and to push your sail and your boat against it. You were placed here to learn how to adjust to the wind so that you have as much possible smooth sailing as it can be. But still, there will be days with challenges and obstacles and everything, because without it, there is no expansion. This whole journey is a mix of contraction and expansion. I think that even everyone is striving to have least challenges. In a sense, without them it would even be boring. Not boring like you have nothing else to do, but meaning boring, there is no resistance training, there is no character building, there is no becoming the most powerful version of you, but overriding everything that has been thrown to you, literally make you a general of your story. As I said, at any given moment, through the acceptance of it is what it is, and not freaking out and crying over your destiny, you have the power to rewrite it. Everything comes after acceptance. Trusting and knowing that God, who made you, knows better what's the best for you than you could even imagine or dream. So I recommend to you to allow Him to adjust your boat, to allow Him to, even if it is stormy right now, show you the fullness of that feeling after the storm and the feeling of the sun on your skin after the storm. Maybe that sun wouldn't even feel so good if you didn't know the feeling of the storm. So that was all for this morning. I thought it might be helpful for someone, and as I said, I'll continue to share the insights, to spread hard learned wisdom in order to make it shortcut for some of you. Thank you, and I'll talk to you soon.